kid, there were different things in my mind, but when I started to think about what kind of education I'm doing, I thought I would become a carpenter.
My ambition was to become a doctor, a medical practitioner, more specifically a neurosurgeon.
And I wished to be a carpenter, did an internship in 9th standard as carpentry, and I got a forestry internship, and since then I wanted to become a forester, and that's what I became.
It was a policeman, it's to be a pilot.
I really wanted to become a hotel manager until I did an internship in a hotel, and I realized that's not what I want to do at all.
I was always loving to have all these green and environmental issues within me, so I thought maybe when I'm going for my studies and things like that, so then I thought maybe to opt for environmental studies, and I did my PhD in forestry sciences.
The magic year for the biodiversity program is 2012. That was the year when the Conference of Parties, the big conference on biodiversity, happened in Hyderabad in India, and it is also the year before the big commitment of our Chancellor would enter into its implementation, the commitment of spending 500 million euros per year for biodiversity and forests. So these two events together created or were responsible for creating the biodiversity program.
First I started as an intern in the Philippines, and then I became a consultant in Bangkok, and now a junior advisor here in Delhi.
Actually worked there for at least 4-5 years, and then I was promoted to as a admin manager here in GIZ Biodiversity program.
It was my first campus placement to one of the commodity exchange of India, and later I moved from there to GIZ.
I studied economics in the university, and actually when I was student of economics, I did not think then that I would get into development sector and remain there. It was more of an experiment.
And now I train myself as an ecologist, as an environmentalist, and I'm still learning each and every day how better I can serve this earth.
The biodiversity program at that time started with a big project on the management of coastal and marine protected areas, and a second project which was very much concerned with the economic valuation of ecosystem services as very important for the decision making on natural resources, and how to get the private sector on board in biodiversity conservation. After that we had then two more projects coming on. One on the integration of ecosystem services and forest management with the state of Himachal Pradesh, and access and benefit sharing, because that was very important considering that there is still a lot to do in the third objective of the convention, which is benefit sharing in the utilization of genetic resources. The most recent project is the project of mitigation of human-wildlife conflict that started only last year, and we are still very close to get our last project from this year, which will be on the management of wetlands.
We are here more than 30 people across India, so on a daily basis I'm majorly working with a team here in Delhi, and as of now we are only like 6 to 7 people. But yeah, we have a good working atmosphere. Every morning if I wake up, I'm happy to go to work, so I think that's the best indicator one could have.
And initially I was a bit scared, like I don't know, it's a big team, big project, and how I'm going to, work with everybody.
We did invest a bit of time in building a work culture where we can trust each other, and that changes a lot.
It's interesting because I am the only female in my team.
And on working with the teams when we meet, usually during the quarterly team meetings. So every 3 months I have the chance to also meet the people who are working in the field.
But later on, I started talking to different programs, and at the end, I felt like it's a nice team to work with them.
It's pretty transparent, and you can reach out to at any level over the hierarchy.
With multicultural team, it's a small team but multicultural, and it's really interesting to work with.
I am extremely blessed. All the 4 team members who are working with in Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra and in Uttarakhand.
From my point of view, we have a mix of friend-professional relationship. So it's not that there's a distance because I'm the boss. There is a certain distance, but there's also a certain friendship amongst us. At least I think so. Ask them.
In GIZ, you have that flexibility to think and to implement what you are thinking. Of course, if you are right and aligned to the project. So that way the difference is there in GIZ, and it gives a lot of scope for innovation. So if you are coming up with some brilliant idea which is aligned to the project objective, you get to implement it. That's the beauty.
I used to work where we have around more than 2,000 team members.
But these teams are on a relatively high level of education, and they have GIZ experience, and they have experience working in a German company, GIZ.
And working in GIZ, it's a very small team. We are 8 of us, but it helps me to understand each and every person directly.
With GIZ, it's relaxed. It gives you an autonomy to work, no micromanagement. But at the same time, it's very structured, very much time bound.
Yeah, I came to know how the project works, and what the project is for. Like especially it's on environment, so it was basically, we are working for a forest, we are working. So I actually learnt a lot.
Presently working as a team leader for the Access and Benefit Sharing project.
I'm team leader of the HP FES project in Shimla, Himachal Pradesh.
I work as a technical expert in GIZ.
And I'm office manager for GIZ Biodiversity program.
And I work as junior advisor for the Indo-German Biodiversity program here in Delhi.
We work with the biodiversity program of GIZ.
I'm Konrad Hübelhör.